In this, the run she's been on, we mentioned Damon, since 2014, the win, but look at that. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and a seventh place finish in a run.
She's played so well in the California desert, and yesterday she addressed the media and what she's been working on of late.
Everything. My mental game, my game in general, but a lot of short game. I put a lot of work in on my chipping and putting hours a day, and just really making sure that my ball striking was more consistent. That's what I've been working on the most with it. Worked a few lessons with Martin Hall, so definitely helped out there. And I don't know, just keeping things simple, but at the same time just trying to improve on little things. Honestly, all of us want to go in and try to win every tournament that we tee it up at, but I'm just going to take one shot at a time, focus on just having a good time out in the golf course. I've been working hard on my mental game and just being more relaxed out there, and hopefully that helps me out more than anything. I know I've put in the work physically on my game and everything, so just letting it go and letting my true talent show is what I want. And, you know, if that comes out to a win, great. If not, I'm going to continue working.
Lexi hoping to win a second major championship, a second ANA Inspiration. Tees off 10:54 a.m. Eastern tomorrow alongside a couple other major champs and ANA Inspiration champs, and Brittany Lincicome and So Young Yu. And I tell you, when I listen to Lexi, if she's talking about kind of playing with freedom and letting things go, off the tee, she's phenomenal. It's on the greens where sometimes you can see that the wheels are turning and the uncertainty, the closer she gets to the hole. If Martin Hall has helped her kind of let things go with that aspect of her game, when she's closer to the green, look out, this could be her week.
Hey, it's something we're hearing a lot from professional golfers right now. We know how much work goes in at the gym. I mean, obviously, Lexi's one of those players that posts a lot of stuff on social media about her work on her body and how strong she is and how much she's done that. She's done that her whole career. But to hear Lexi in particular talk about the mental side, I'm working so much mentally on my golf game. I just feel like it's so important for Lexi considering the amount of tools she has. I mean, she's one of the most talented players on the LPGA Tour. We know that already. A couple second places finishes in 2021, looking for the first victory on the LPGA since that ShopRite win in June of 2019. But if Lexi can find that mental side, improve that just slightly, she could be very, very scary because we know what she can do.
Yeah, I think she's looking for calm. I think she's looking for happiness. I think because of the social media, strife that she has faced, some of it by her own doing, but some of the things she's done, I also think she's kind of grown in trying to kind of leave the childhood behind. You know, when you turn professional as a teenager and you kind of grow up in the media spotlight as she's done, she's had some wobbles, and I think it's affected her. She doesn't always seem happy to me inside the ropes. I think she's been very vocal, and in that sound we just heard it, how much she's trying to find that equanimity, that balance in her life, because when things are right for her, she plays great, but when things aren't, she just does not look like a golf course is where she wants to be.
I think we forget how talented Lexi Thompson is because we talk so much about her, and we know so much about her. She's been in our lives for so long. You know, one of the things I really look at in terms of how great a player is the wins they have and how much they win them by. You go through her career, she's had a 6-shot victory, 2 5-shot wins, a handful of wins by 4 shots. I mean, when you do those types of things, I think about when Rory McIlroy was really in his prime and he kept winning by 8 shots, blowing the field away. When you win by a lot, it says how much good you can be and how much better you can be than the field. Lexi has proved that throughout her career.
She has, and there's still so much for her to play for. We're kind of trying to turn the page and say that the quarters are going to be the face of American golf, or Danielle Kang is going to be the face of American golf. Lexi Thompson has been the face of American golf, and I think that, one good week, and a week especially like this one at the ANA Inspiration, where she has played so well historically, she can kind of make us change that conversation and say, wait a minute, I'm not ready to necessarily give up that title.
You think about what Mark O'Meara must have felt when he went to Pebble Beach, or Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods when they drove down Magnolia Lane at Augusta National. The feeling they must have had, like, this is my golf course. For me and Lexi Thompson, when you think about this golf course in the modern game, she must get those same sensations arriving back at the ANA and knowing how comfortable she is on the golf course. It'll be fun to watch this week.